17 and 18, you'll notice, has some extra letters, and I just didn't want you to feel ill-prepared for it. So if you guys put your phones away, please. You'll notice number 17 has X's and Y's. I just didn't want you to think that it wasn't possible, so I want to go over how do you factor when there's multiple letters. Simply said, when you have multiple letters, guys, it could even be 3 or 5 or 7 letters. It's still the same thing because every letter is a variable, and a variable represents what? A number. Let me say that again because I heard about half of you say it. Hannah, are you with me, honey? I don't want you to be afraid of multiple letters because every letter is a variable, and every variable is just a number. Okay? So you're going to do the same exact thing, the same way you would factor if there was one letter, except you would treat the other letters like they're numbers. Let me show you what I mean. Let's do number 17 together. You'll notice that there's an XY and a 3X. And then all of a sudden there's just a negative 2Y, and then there's a constant. Well, whenever I have 4 terms, I have a very handy tool. Lachey, what do you think I should try here? If I have 4 terms, what's a good thing to maybe try? Huh? Yeah, factoring in which method, babe? What's a good one with 4 terms? I'll give you a hint. Watch. Yeah. Let's try the lightning bolt, which we call factor by grouping. Remember, outside of this classroom, if you say lightning bolt, people are going to look at you crazy. It's our word. It's not the word. The word is factor by grouping. So let's try it and see if it works. We're going to take out an x. And actually, what am I left over if I divide this by x and divide that by x? If I divide this by x, the x goes away, you're left with y. And then here is a 3, because if I divide this by x, I've just left with 3. And now what can I take out of a negative 2y and a negative 6? Almost. Because I wanted to say y plus 3. Good job, babe. I want to take out a negative 2, and then I'm left with y plus 3. So this is the same, this is the same. So Ashley, I know you weren't in my class last semester, but I want to make sure you get this part. If these two are not the same, then factor by grouping does not work. Can't use it. Okay? Since they are the same, then you can factor out the y plus 3, and then these guys get put together, and you're left with x minus 2. Questions with the numerator? So far, so good? Good. So that's the numerator. Let's do the denominator, which is y squared plus y minus 6. Cesar, how do you factor y squared plus y minus 6? Y plus 3 and y minus 2. Good. So this right here is my numerator. This is my denominator. So now I'm just going to put them on top of each other. I have y plus 3 and x minus 2 over y plus 3 and y minus 2. Mia, does anything cancel?
Yeah.
What? Yep. Y plus 3 cancels. Can I cancel these negative 2's? Why not? Say that again nice and loud. I heard you, but say it again. Because, Elizabeth, can you sit up, honey? Thanks, babe. Oh, that's a good point. Why can't I just cancel the negative 2's? Kirsten, why can't I just cancel these?
Because x minus 2 and then y minus 5 are like that.
Very good. Remember we said if it's attached,
Yeah.
can't cancel. Right? I don't even if these letters were the same, you couldn't. Okay? So this, negative 2 and negative 2, you cannot cancel that. So my final answer, ladies and gentlemen, is x minus 2 over y minus 2. Questions on number 17? Kaya, what do you think? Pretty easy? All right, how about number 18? Liz, are you okay, honey? Elizabeth, are you okay? All right, now I have ax minus ay plus bx minus by, ax minus ay minus bx plus by. Lauren, can I just, these are the same, right? Ax minus ay and ax minus ay. Can I just cancel them? Why not? Say it louder, honey. They're what? Oh, so if they're the same, why can't I cancel? Okay, babe. You're scaring me right now because maybe I'm mishearing you. Isn't this the same as this? So I can cancel them? So that's okay, right? Because they're exactly the same? Because 5 divided by 5 cancels to 1. 6 divided by 6 cancels, right? This is ax minus ay. Ax minus ay. Can I cancel them? Raise your hand if you say yes. Raise your hand if you say no. All right. Every group had at least one person that said yes. If you said yes, tell your group why yes, you are allowed to cancel. Go. Tell them.
No, I said, I'm gonna ask you, it's not, I'm gonna ask you,
All right, if you say no, you cannot cancel them. Tell your group why. Go.
yeah, when you see AY is also attached plus BX
Samantha, what does your group think now? You're still undecided? Okay, so some of you guys still think that we can cancel ax minus ay, and some of you say you cannot. Kanoa, what do you think? No? Lachey, what do you think? Still no? Brooklyn? No? Josh?
No.
Samantha? What do you think? No? Daisy? Victoria? Oh, we changed, some of us changed our minds. Lauren? Back to no? Okay, Kyle? Let me take a vote again. Raise your hand if you think that you can, yes, you can cancel these. Heidi? Tell me why you're allowed to cancel. Yes, they are exactly the same. What is the only rule that says I'm not allowed to cancel? As long as it's not what? When are you not allowed to cancel? Heidi? Why, in this case right here, why couldn't I cancel my negative 2's? No, I can make these in parentheses real quick. Look, boom. You want parentheses? There you go, girl. No problem. There you go. Feel better? Heidi, why was I not allowed to just cancel these negative 2's? Mia, can you tell her? Because you're the one who did this one. Why was I not allowed to just go boop, boop? Tell her. They're attached to what? To other terms, right? Now I ask you this question. Ax minus ay, yes, they are the same. And you want to cancel. But the only rule is you're not allowed to cancel if what, Heidi? If they're what? Okay, you're killing me, girl. Let's do it one more time. Ready? Mia? I am not allowed to cancel these because what? Tell her. You see how this negative 2 is attached to the x? It says x minus 2. And you see this negative 2 is attached to a y? Because it's attached to another term, you cannot cancel it. You with me? That's the only rule. Okay, over here, Heidi, your ax minus ay. Yes, it's the same. But is it attached to something else? So are we allowed to cancel if it's attached to something else? Okay. Let's take a vote one more time. Raise your hand if you think you are allowed to cancel these. Isaiah, can you cancel these? Okay, thank you, Dylan. All right. Moral of the story is the ax minus ay, yes, it's the same, but it's attached to other numbers. Just like this -2, yeah, it's the same, but it's attached to other numbers, other terms. So you cannot cancel. Okay, Yoshini? At first you voted, so I want to make sure we're good. All right? Now we're going to factor. Lachey, remember we have 4 terms again? What should we try? Yep. What is that called outside of this classroom? You remember? Rudy? Tell her. Yeah, I just want you to remember, okay? Factor by grouping. So you're going to go boop like that, boop like that. And then we're going to do one at a time. Kyle, help me out. Let's do the numerator first. If I factor out common term, what's the common term for this first part? A, and I'm left with?
X minus y.
X minus y. And then over here, Michaela? B, and I'm left with x minus y. Ashley, what am I left with in the numerator? Good job. That's my numerator. Elizabeth, can you help me with the denominator? What can I take out of ax minus ay? And you're left with? Good. Destiny, can you help me with this one? What can I take out of a negative bx and a positive by? And I'm left with? Good job. X minus y. So what is left in my denominator? Good job, babe. Sophia, am I allowed to cancel? What can I cancel, Habibi? Yeah, x minus y and x minus y. You're left with a plus b over a minus b. Heidi, can I cancel these a's? Why not? Yes, very good. They are attached to another term. What do you think, Josh? Doable? Is it doable? Do you have any questions? Sure? Okay. I want everybody to do number 16 right now, please. That's your doyo. Do number 16, please.